in worship since you was in high school, so you don't really know how to grind. Like you talk grind, like I love it. Like I go into the weight room and y'all playing like Pac. Y'all playing Biggie, like y'all all in it. Like you like Pac, but you don't have the spirit of Pac. You like love Pac, you like listening to Pac, you like listening to Biggie, you like to talk about the grind, but you don't really know what the grind's like. I know what the grind is like. I was homeless, I ate out of trash cans. Now, go on the internet right now. I'm one of the #1 speakers in the world. I started from the bottom, like you like listening to it and see. Started from the bottom now. What's your bottom? What is your bottom when you've been worshiped since middle school? You've been tall your whole life, big your whole life. They worship you so much now that you think it's about you. You don't even know what the grind look like. I'm from Detroit, homeless. Mama got pregnant with me at 17 years old, high school dropout. Took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. I'm coming now. It's in view. You finally made it to the big leagues, and now you want to chill? Now you got the big head? Now you can't grind? You here now. You here now. You finally made it. And this is where you break up? This is where you start chilling? This is where you get comfortable? You made it now. You made it now. You in the big leagues now. They watching you now. This is where you make it permanent. Yeah, I saw it. Perfect. Nope, practice don't make perfect. Practice make permanent. This permanent, y'all. This is permanent. You can go wherever you want to go from here. It does not take talent. You don't have to be talented, right? You don't have to be gifted. You don't have to be the quickest, the strongest. You don't have to be the most intelligent to get to where I am. That's what you gotta do. You just gotta grind though. Your grind, you gotta out-grind. So many of you heard me say this. Your father, listen to me, might own a company. Your mama might be a millionaire. You might come from privilege. Your daddy might hook you up with a car. He might know people. He might be able to get you a job. But you will not outwork me. And what you have to decide in your position in the NCAA, you have to make a decision that nobody in this league in your position will outwork you. I will walk away with stuff I never heard before, books I've never read before, audios I've never seen before, going to conferences that I've never gone, hanging out with people that I've never hung out with before. This is nothing, guys. This is just a dessert. There are those of you with phones, and every new phone that comes out, you get it. Every upgrade, you get it. Every piece of software, you get it. You are upgrading your technology, and you've not upgraded yourself. Listen to me closely. When you get to the point where enough is enough, when you get to the point where it hurt real bad, when you get to the point you can't take it no more, when you get to that point, the doors start opening, opportunities start happening.
Listen to me very closely. It's our dream. Nobody's gonna see it like you do it. It's your dream. Nobody's gonna feel it like you feel it. It's your dream. Nobody's gonna be as dedicated to it as you are. It's your dream, and they don't have to understand, and they don't have to like it, and they don't have to do it. It doesn't make a difference. It's your dream, and you, my friend, have been given the task to make it happen, and you can't let anything stop you from doing what you were called to do.
You have an opportunity right now that you'll never have. People say, why you grind so hard, E? I might not be the #1 motivational speaker in the world 5 years from now. I got to get everything I can get right now. Every book I can write. Listen to me. My school is being paid for by the athletic department. I'm hot right now. A real man in the dark, when nobody's watching, he putting in work. A real man, when coach ain't even watching, he's studying film on his own because he loves the process. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. You're not in love with the process. You just like to put the pads on. You love when it's showtime. Everybody in the crowd, you're like, hey, Mom, can you see? You can't even start until you know your people there. Once you see them, you're like, showtime. Day after day after day, grind after grind after grind, airport after airport, driving mile after mile. E.T., aren't you tired? Yes. I might be, I don't know. E.T., aren't you ready to take a break? Yes, I might be, but listen to me, I can't. Why? Because I grind for Jalen. I grind for Jada. I grind for Dee Dee. I grind for my mother. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? I grind for Vanessa. I hustle for, so the days I want to hit that alarm clock, I think about my why. I can't quit. My son, $25,000 a year. I can't stop. He counting on me. My daughter, I can't quit. I can't stop. I can't get tired. I can't give up. I can't give in. My mama counting on me. My wife is counting on me.
Yeah, I might be different, but I am brilliant.
Good morning, baby.
Yep, I might be loud, but I am special.
How's everyone doing this morning?
We can go from being homeless and high school dropouts to having PhDs, writing books, and
Hope my man E.T. got you guys psyched up.
And we don't need anybody's permission to do it but ours.
Let's bring this down. Chat, Tuesday, yesterday bank holiday, so we're going to get right into it. So big volume day expected. Obviously North American traders chomping at the bit to get into the market today. Nothing really happened yesterday. We had an interest rate decision from the People's Bank of China hiking to 3.45. Consensus was they're going to keep it stable at 3.3, so a little bit of a expectation of a cut, and they actually kept it where it is. So very, very interesting, Chad. I believe is it Vince's birthday today. Yeah, Vince, happy birthday, my brother. May God bless you and keep you for another year. May it be the best year of your life, and may everything that you put your hand to also be blessed, my brother. So sending you love here from the team, and really hope it is an awesome one, Chad. Before we get going, we've got Rolio on tomorrow, 10:15. He'll be joining us live on stream. Rolio Jack doing phenomenal work as well, reviewing some of these so-called mentors out there. We're actually shooting a video today that will be dropping tomorrow, and as mentioned, we are going hard, Chad. We are literally gonna step on some toes purposefully. Everything we doing here has got a very, very specific, there's a specific reason why we do what we do. Keegs, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, my brother.
Just that cam, if we can get your cam a little bit. And I know some of the chat have been waiting for Keegan for NYSE. What is this camera doing? Is that better angle? Yeah. Keegs, how did it feel not to stream yesterday? Must have felt odd, my brother.
Yeah, it really did. I must say the little bit of a break was nice in a way, but it was weird.
I think the streams become so much part of you. Chad, give me 1 second. I just want to send this link to Rolio. Now, I was just mentioning to the guys we're actually shooting a video here purposefully with the plan to step on some toes. Actually, maybe break a toe or two, if I'm being very honest. Chad, but again, Keeks, Vince's birthday already.
Oh, Vince, happy birthday, my brother. I hope it is an awesome one and you are blessed, my man.
Alright, Chad, before we get going, as always, we're going to start the day off right. We're going to invite the creator into what we're doing here. And Father's prayer as a standard, as a minimum. So, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. If you agree with that, give me an amen. There where two or more agree, there will be unity. All right, Chad. We're going to get going. Keeks, you didn't take anything yesterday. I didn't even open the charts, bro. Not even last night when I was in bed with my son, trying to put him to sleep. 12:15, we've got BOE. Then we've got some relatively lower tier data coming out. And then the big one, obviously, this afternoon, CAD, CPI. Definitely going to have an effect on oil prices. Could also spill a little bit over into the dollar, because remember, before rate hike started, the Bank of Canada was actually the first to start hiking rates, so they were the leader in terms of that, trying to curb inflation. So other than that, nothing too much to look out for, and we're going to get going right here with the dollar. I'm just going to get Keegan on here as well. For some reason I haven't done that, and we also didn't yesterday, I don't know, yesterday flew by, dude. It was the day started and then the day was gone. We still had some plans to sort out Keegan's setup here.
But you know what happened? It was because we streamed that a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
And then literally, I mean, it's not like we even chilled. Like after that, we were just from next thing to next thing to next thing. And then I was like, damn, it's really like opposite four.
Yeah,
like,
we actually got a lot done. Keys, if you can just accept that call on your side.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. All right, Chad. Okay, so we are ready to go. I hope you guys are ready. Dollar index. Weekly time frame still bullish, even though we did close bullish. Yeah, we closed bullish, going for that wick fill. Yesterday, another bearish candle closure. One thing I do want to point out to you is the size of these bearish candle closures. You can see how they're getting smaller and already breaking yesterday's high. If that's anything to go by, key level for me today, very, very simple. We need to hold above 104. 104 is the sand in the line. If we can't hold above 104, we're coming back all the way down here. So 104, very simple. 5-minute time frame. What do we have? We've got the weekly pivot here. We've got the EMAs coming up. We've got this open gap, unnecessary. Keeks, was there anything overnight that you saw on the terminal? See dollar gapped up.
So not really, but if I always go back to, you start talking about a pair like, for example, yesterday, where markets closed, you'll basically see a lot of the time gaps kind of open up the next day, because that's the market almost repricing in or regathering where that at least getting back some ground that the market lost due to being closed.
All right, chat. So DXY, I think just be very careful. We could go for an early gap close here this morning and then start trading back up. I'm still neutral on the day, still leaning overall bullish for the dollar. And yeah, so DXY still, I'm neutral on the day. US30, let's quickly go to the daily. Yesterday's daily candle closure, closing with this weak little daily candle. Already breaking yesterday's lows, so it's starting to look a little bit more bearish. Remember, we're in this range. This is going to be, for the most part, the range that you will be trading in this week, so just be very aware. Could be choppy in the middle of the range, but let's keep that in mind. I'm going to lean towards the bearish side purely due to the fact that we started breaking yesterday's lows. So if this daily candle can start flipping bullish again, start breaking its own high, then we can go and re-challenge that range high. 5 minute. Let's check the 5 real quick. Already trading at the weekly pivot, already trading at the S3. Daily pivot up here. So could we get a nice steep pullback to the upside? I don't know, but still looking relatively weak here at these lows. Also 80 would need to hold above the 200, starting to curl a bit. So I'm going to say monitor this level going into the session, Chad. Weekly pivot, Asia lows. If it can hold there, 80 can start going bullish. You've got a potential pullback play. I just need to check the headlines because this Asia range is a little bit alarming. I don't know if that's to do with the People's Bank of China actually keeping rates steady where they are. Nasdaq, let's quickly go over to Nasdaq daily time frame. Yesterday closing not firmly bullish, but closing bullish. Breaking yesterday's low, 17,600, 79,67. Neutral on the weekly. Are we going to hold this level? Still also, I want to say neutral to bearish due to the fact that we started breaking yesterday's low. But again, at any stage can we start flipping bullish again, so don't get too married to a bias. 80, however, with all of this price action coming to the downside, 80 is still trading above the 200, so keep that in mind. Also starting to point up. Maybe that is telling us something. Key level down here, so very simple. If we hold here, you could try for some type of pullback play all the way back to daily pivot, weekly pivot. Otherwise, start looking for some buying opportunities above the Asia highs. Selling at this stage, I don't know. The 80 is not really confirming the sell side momentum. We've got more buy side divergence than sell side divergence. Just look at this, Chad. Just want to show this to you. Yeah, you can clearly see that the 80 is making higher lows and higher highs. So one of these two need to catch up. Either the 80 needs to catch up with price, or price needs to catch up with the 80. So keep that in mind. Keith, you must just let me know when you're ready. I'm just going to do gold here quick. And then we can get Keeks on board here as well. 20 gold neutral again yesterday. Massive bottom wick again pushing up. Are we going to see that rejection here today? Yeah, closer to this 2024 level. I don't know, but again, we need some type of bearish catalyst here, some type of bearish daily candle closure. Technically, this is still bullish after these two consecutive bullish daily candle closures. That was a confirmed support, and we are now trading into this breakout zone for the first time in 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So let's keep that section on screen. 80 as well. Yesterday, as mentioned, not too keen for the sales purely due to the fact that the 80 was grinding higher, and still 80 is still looking relatively bullish. I don't know at what stage are we going to start flipping around here. Apologies, but here's the weekly high, yesterday's high being created. And I want to say monitor this zone, Chad. If we're going to reject, this is the zone in which we are going to reject. This 2024, yeah, basically 2024 section here. So I'm just going to do this. That is where you want to be monitoring gold. See what we do there. Already breaking above Asia highs, so very interesting. I think if we can do something like this, the sells really become relevant again. If we start rejecting Asia highs, getting below this key level 2018. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what my boy Keeks is gonna do. Keeks, so over to you, my brother.
Alright guys, we'll start off with the dollar quickly. So again, dollar obviously trading down yesterday with a closed market, so very easy to see that happening. But a lot of the time, dollar literally having that gap right back and gapping above the weekly pivot. So I want you guys to take note about that. Because of what happened, and it's being that basically a closed market, I just have this outlook where I'll see something like this happening. You've had Asia lows, Asia highs, traded down, testing the Asia lows again in that weekly pivot. Now you could literally trade up and do something like that. I don't see, because of it being a gap fill, I don't see us needing to go right now and fill this gap. If we are going to start breaking back down, that momentum is just going to continue for the dollar. So again, just going off of that side of things, I don't even think dollar will even have that pullback today, if I'm quite honest with you. I think we actually are going to just trade back up, because that's dollar's way of getting its momentum back. We've seen it how many times in the past. You can see where dollar completely switches momentum, it will often open up with a gap to the opposite direction. So with dollar, I'm still neutral on the daily, obviously bullish on the week, but I am already leaning more to the bullish side of things today. Then going over to gold, again, still neutral, but I am going to the bearish side of things. Obviously, I said to you guys, we had this zone with a massive rejection yesterday. So now when you're on the 4 hour, you can see as well, literally we couldn't close anywhere over here, breaking that zone, on the zone the whole time, trading underneath, and now we're back at it again. This time around though, obviously dollar is in action and ready to fight back. So I really see today, you basically got a little 50-minute high over here, we can see. So I want to just see this basically hold this zone And very, very simple for myself. Once we've rejected this zone, we'll start getting that 4-hour closure back in the under this resistance over here. So I'll basically be looking to take any shorts from under here, basically into the Asia range to go test Asia lows, and obviously that EQ and pivot all the way back down here. Simple thing being, I will only take this trade after the break into the Asia lows, because where we are now, we can reject this and use that as a rejection. But now the thing is, do we hold this rejection as a support and then go for the break back above? So that's why it's quite influential for me. I'm going to wait for the break back under to hold and then trade into that Asia range again. So even though neutral, again, I'm leaning more to the bearish side for gold today.
Beautiful. Thanks, Keeks. GU Chad, daily time frame, I'm bearish. Look at that beautiful rejection off this key level yesterday. Closing relatively with a small body. However, we started breaking back below yesterday's low. So while we stay below the current daily high, I do expect us to continue bearish. One thing just to consider, this is a weird little range that we are currently forming. This high failed to take out this low. So this thing is compressing here for, maybe it's for that speech a little bit later at 12. Market struggling a bit for direction. So bearish on the day. 5-minute time frame, let's quickly look at it. There's the daily high. What is the 80 doing? All right, 80 trading below the 200. 80 relatively flat, not showing me any real direction. We've got the daily pivot up here. Did we trade? Yeah, yesterday trading through the weekly pivot. Okay, Asia highs, beautiful, just below the 600. There's the round number. All right, yeah, so I like the short idea. We can monitor that. Already trading very close to the S1, so going to wait for price to develop a little bit more, see what we are dealing with a little bit later. EU, very interesting. As mentioned yesterday, was bullish. Again, can't really be bearish while we are printing high highs, high lows on the daily. But again, you can see that the daily that the bullish pressure is starting to wane a little bit. See how these daily candles start to wane, bodies become smaller. So today could either be a big upside day or a downside day. Already nipping yesterday's lows, so very interesting. I'm going to go neutral purely due to the fact that we're not holding below yesterday's lows. So I think if we can hold below that weekly pivot down there, that's going to be an interesting trade for us. 5-minute time frame, 80 firmly below the 200. Also relatively flat now since the Asian session started, so no real direction there. Quite a wide little Asia range. I would love if we stay below the 200. Potential shorting opportunities from here, Chad. That's a very nice setup for us to potentially go into the session with. UJ, let's quickly run through it. UJ, yesterday I was bullish, just basically created a bottom wick, closed very close to the daily open, now breaking above yesterday's high, holding the weekly pivot. Key level here at 150.41, so that's the one we need to get through and we can target those highs. 5-minute time frame, what do we have on the 5? Okay, beautiful. Tight little Asia range, already rejecting that key level there. 80 is still firmly above the 200, starting to push now back to the upside. And where do we have any half round numbers? Okay, very simple, Chad. Key level here, need to get there, otherwise we can come all the way back down here to the weekly pivot to test that, or even the daily pivot. Gonna need a little bit more price action to work with on that. GJ daily, real quick, let's run through it. Neutral on the day for me because we have now gone into some type of daily consolidation here. 3 days of range, and now potentially I'm still bullish on the week. So yesterday testing the weekly pivot, closing above that, so I would expect price to continue higher. 80 is showing me the same thing. 80 is trading firmly above the 200. And how do we execute on this? I'm gonna say if we can, we're gonna go here, weekly high. Let's see if the volume comes in there. We'll take a punt on it. Daily R1, and otherwise we're going to come all the way lower to this weekly pivot, or even back down to this round number 189. EJ, and then I'm done, and Keegan will put the icing on the cake for you guys. Weekly still bullish, breaking last week's high. Daily time frame bullish as well. Here you can see yesterday closing firmly above this 161.76. We've taken out yesterday's high, so I am firmly to the bull side. However, that was that little trade idea we took yesterday, break even. Again, came back lower, made a lower low, and then started trading back above the daily S1. So this is something that we forward testing in terms of the AD using the correlative direction. So what this moving average is doing. The moving average is still pointing up. Let's call it, if there was a imaginary zero line, let's say 0 degrees. If the 80 is still going up, then we still look for bars. But let's say, for instance, the 80 was doing this. This is the idea of the back test. If the 80 started going below the 0 line, imagine just there's a 0 degree line there. Then we start looking for sells. So this is something we're forward testing, not back testing, and we will keep you guys updated. That's how your strategy evolves and how you become better. But anyways, Chad, Euro JPY now trading below the 200, but still pointing up. And I'm going to be very honest with you, we need to hold this 162 for continuations to the upside. So very simple for me, 162 and the 80 will flip bullish as well. Chad, that was a very effective quick analysis, and Keegan's got the rest of this pre-market session to himself. Keegs, over to you, my brother.
Perfect.
No rush for you.
So yeah, going over to, let's start with the indices, guys. So obviously with Nas, as I said to you, we are in a very, very neutral position at this point in time. Purely being that we were starting to hold that zone and then trade obviously back up to the weekly pivot to see what happens there. Reason being, I said to you guys, we normally want to trade to the pivot to then trade away. But again, this has been a lot very, very bearish momentum. Again, dollar coming back into it. So that's why yesterday would have been a perfect setup. The only thing I'm not liking is literally yesterday, obviously we traded down, no bottom wick. Today we've traded and no top wick on this candle. So they're literally almost like countering each other out here. But I think the sells are going to be more on. As I said, dollar I think is going to make a little bit of a statement today coming back. We've obviously traded down with that bearish engulfing. Little dozy trade back up to test the zone. And now if we can see that rejection come, just aiming for those lows at the bottom. So on the 15, all I'm going to say I'm going to look for basically is this thing can carry on trading up already. If it can't break this zone, simply just going for Asia lows. On the break of Asia lows, look for the sells. But otherwise, if it can get back up, just to retest Asia highs, so we've done that. You can also then get the pivot, the EQ, get back in the range, and once it gets back under this rejection zone, you can really start looking for the sells to go for those untested Asia lows or weak lows, and then just see it flush to the downside if you want to go for the sells on that. Then go over to US30. US30 almost the same thing, but we don't have that key zone yet. Obviously we have the weekly pivot, which we are basically testing. So you'll see on the 4 hour, things still starting to play out, but not as much of a strong area. You could even start looking at something of these zones. Yeah, obviously an area we turned bearish, and then the same with the area we held as support going bullish. And then you can see that does line up with us nicely. So we can have it there if we want to have it, but I wouldn't use it too influentially. But again, simple trading up for those Asia highs, could possibly even get that. But I think that might be off the cards, because if US30 is trying to break away that much, I think it's going to continue to the top side, as you said, trading away from the pivot. So if we just get those Asia highs tested, get back under the zone, same as Nas, just look for those sells to the downside. So that would be that on there. Going over to GJ, I'm still bullish. Basically the opposite of what the indices have done here. We've now traded back down yesterday, holding the pivot, and now trading back up today. So all I'm going to look for is either a break on these intermediate highs here to aim for those highs up above. So we'll just see something like this. But what I would want on the lower time frame is the fact, again, no bottom wick here. So I'd love to see us trade back down. Either go for this EQ daily pivot or the Asia lows that are untested, this would be a perfect time for me. And then on that re-break of Asia highs, look to go long. But again, same thing. If we do just trade up, if we can break above the R1, hold the R1, I'll even look to take it over there for the continuation. Going over to EJ. EJ, I must say I like it a bit better, purely because you've got already on Asia lows, you've got the daily pivot and the EQ. So it's almost like a 3-in-1 if you had to test that zone. So I would absolutely love to see that being tested and then trading back up. But the same thing, if we don't get it, we can just look at, I would prefer a little bit more of a pullback, but if not, we can just look for that break of the R1, hold and continuation for the same thing there. So we'll just put an alert over there, and we'll put an alert over here if we start breaking those little lows there. Going over to UJ. UJ, I am still very, very bullish. Again, that neutral, we can even take that away now, purely because of yesterday. We know the dollar's back in action today. So I'll happily go bullish again. On the 4 hour, you guys will see us literally just having this momentum, starting to run away with it. So again, dropping down to the 15. You got that very nice tight Asia range, but again, EQ and pivot very, very far down. So again, we are already, if you think about it, at the R1. We've actually just traded up the whole day already at the R2. So I wouldn't be surprised if anything, we at least get a pullback to Asia lows, maybe even test that 200, and then once we get back above, look for that continuation, purely because a lot of the time you're either going to see this thing reject today, and then you know what, the whole bias was wrong, we just weren't there, or this thing is going to, as I said, if dollar's going to make a statement, then this lines up perfectly, because a market that's very extended like this already, you're already at the R2 at before markets have even opened for London. Then again, you can see that possibility of this can be a trending market today if dollar comes to the party as well. So we'll just take note of that. Then let's just set an alert here at the highs again. Going over to the majors, EU. EU, I'm still bearish. So again, same thing as yesterday, testing that zone, massive wick rejections. We'll just look for the sells over here. So same thing, countering the other way around. That was a little support area we previously held, so we can just take note of that. Going over to the 15, let's even see on the 30-minute. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Going over to the 15, very, very simple. We tried to test Asia highs, failed. So either we're going to go straight down now and go for this. And literally on the break of Asia lows, you can look to get in on this trade. Otherwise, if we're still around this area, you have the possibility of having the pullback to go for Asia highs, EQ, and daily pivots. But again, keep in mind that's with the dollar jumping to the upside. So a lot of these moves, you're going to go for those EQs and pivots if dollar does decide to reverse. So just take note of that to go fill that gap. But as I said to you, it's basically pricing in for what didn't happen yesterday. So there's a very good chance that the dollar won't, and that means these pairs won't all give us those pullbacks they normally would. So just keep that one in mind. But going over to the daily, we are still very, very bearish on GU. This is kind of a no-brainer. You got the dollar, which is basically almost not going to have rate cuts this year at this point, and you've got the pound, which is in recession. So this is literally a no-brainer to figure this one out. So we are very, very bearish on, yeah, I don't think you'll even get this pullback up to there. There's no news to give the pound any strength to do that. So on this side of things, I think the best option is looking to hold these Asia highs. Otherwise, the break of Asia lows to hold on the retest and then just continue the sells. And then that is everything, guys. So that's everything I'll be looking at for today.
Keeks, beautiful. Chad, with 40 seconds to spare. Keegan finessing it there for you guys. Sorry, Keeks, I just had to pee real quick. Trying to get my H2O intake up. Why the name change? Because it's the 2 Gs. It started with one bull. We mutated into 2 bulls. A stronger bull and a more mature one. Me obviously being the stronger one, and Keegan the more mature bull. But that's up for debate. Keeks, that's up for debate. No, I'm kidding.
It's up for debate, I think.
I'm kidding, guys. This is one strong guy. Keeks, have you used those wrist straps or not?
Yeah, I use them a lot.
How did it feel? Good.
Yeah, I must say it's not that. I will say like now it's amazing. I use them every time I go like heavy for my wrists.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, I wouldn't say it pushed me back, but it was a feeling to get used to. Like you're almost used to your wrist giving in. So now keeping them in position, it was a bit of a getting used to again. But after a while, yeah, I think it's perfect now.
They are very stiff though.
What
I have
is
to.
Broski doing behind me?
He's doing a time lapse here for us, getting some B-roll. Yeah. Chad, significance of the Asia high and low. Actually, I need to put a. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna give you a video. Oh no. All right, Asia high and low. Reason why it's important, because this sets the dealing range for the day. And the idea is, if you join the Discord, I think you're gonna have a very good good understanding of why we classify it as important. Because either one of two things is going to happen at the Asia range. Chad, sorry man, markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. Round 1, fight. Okay, we're there. So one of two things going to happen here, especially when price is trading above the Asia range. This is either to fake out the early buyers before the market opens, and then what's going to happen is price is going to target the opposite end of the range. So that's the one idea. The other idea is that the Asia range is used as a range to trade away from. So if we trade above it and we hold above it, very, very simple, then we can continue higher and you could see a range day and an extension move to the upside. That is in the bull scenario. Just reverse it or inverse it, mirror it for a sell scenario. So I hope that helped you, my brother Strobe K. Think it should. 2 bulls and a half. Yeah, 2 bulls sitting next to me and I'm half the bull. But Chad, already missed some of your chads here, so do apologize. But good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for 6K yesterday. I was actually chatting to Mo. It is weird when you start pulling out the subscribes from you guys, then all of a sudden a lot of you have not subscribed. So please do subscribe, hit that like button. Yesterday getting 200 likes, beautiful. I think that should be the standard. If we can get 200 today, we're doing another giveaway today for the rest of the week, and tomorrow launching the start of that 25K accounts that will be given away. All accounts won yesterday has been sent except for 2. 2 of the gents never sent me their email address. I think it's 1 gent and 1 lady. So the guys that got their accounts, please just confirm in the chat, so people don't think this is key. People don't think it's one of those giveaways we never get it. Chris on gold, the rejection was on a $5 mark. Mangeti Zwane, you did say you're gonna test it. Give me some feedback. I hope that it added a little bit of a touch to you. The Wolfpack did nothing live today.
You know, talking about that, they posted a thing I saw yesterday, like, talking about this on our live yesterday, but they didn't tag any of their guys on it, and it doesn't look like it was live, and we couldn't find the live anywhere, because I wanted to see what these clowns were doing, and literally couldn't see anything, and then I see, so obviously they said they went live yesterday, and then they're like, yeah, we'll go live again on Friday.
Monday and Friday. Yeah, Chad, that's my issue. Well, not really my issue. I'm not bothered by what anyone else does in the industry. But consistency, at least be consistent. If you're going to be bad at something, just be consistently bad, so then at least we know what to expect. But just be consistent. That is the lack of... How's it, Chris? I'm new here. Who is Chad? No, man, Jonty. Don't joke with me. Chad, let Jonty know who's the Chad. Where can I join the Discord? Any link in the description of this video. Shadrick, also, if you just point your eyes here, look at where this arrow is going. There's a thing there saying Discord link in bio, and that is the description of this video, bio of the video. I don't know, should we say Discord link in description? I don't know, Discord link in bio. But chat is the chat that you're part of.
That was classic. I love how they were all like, I'm chat.
I'm chat. No, but welcome, Jonty. Hope you enjoy it. Adrian trades live. Would like to learn how to trade. Please help. Send recovery signal, Adrian. Chad, just waiting here for the 15-minute shuffle, and then we're gonna get going. Yeah. Alrighty. Euro JPY already making that moves. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm Chad. Yeah, you are Chad, Jonty. I'm Chad, you Chad, we all Chad. Got you. Yeah, twin traders, the reason why I say no, Jonty, is because we never know if somebody's trolling. I know some of the older Chads that's been with us for a while sometimes likes to take the piss out of me. The gents of trading, kudos to you guys. God bless you always with good health and more blessings to come. I appreciate that, my brother. And may it be likewise to you as well. Keeks, be honest, you itching to get that 100k live. It's literally, you can taste it. You can.
No, trust me, I am. But I think this is that whole thing of the discipline's got to come into play.
That BMT now. It's like that you're ahead in the last 10 minutes to go. There's a little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
Guys are rocking you in your half. You're just telling those forwards, bro, keep your hands off the ball. Penalty now.
Yeah, so it is a bit irritating.
But it must feel good though.
Yeah, it's like around the corner. But you know, I just got to stick to the plan. Showing the guys how we got through phase 1's the same thing we just got to do. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. We had the account for a week, but taking 2 trades, 3 trades. So you just got to wait for the right ones and execute it there.
What happened to EJ break even, my brother? Again, we didn't. This was a paper trade. We forward testing the idea of the AD, so didn't take it personally, but break even. Alrighty, what is EJ doing? I just want to see who's the relative leader here. Alright, Euro looking like it's staging somewhat of a comeback against the pound, so just keep that in mind when trading GJ, EJ, and GU and EU. EU looking like the relatively stronger one going into this session. Alright. Bro, you've actually infected me with that. Alright. Ah, shit, Chad. Look who's in the chat. Chad, let's just wait, Chad. We just wanna welcome our Indian brother. He missed the morning prayer, but he's here for the session.
Oh.
Indian Trader 30, Chad. This one is for you, baby.
Keys with the moose. She's gonna match it, Jeffrey Dog. Hey, whoa.
Chad, it's been a while. It's gonna rain today. Caitlin, please just get some umbrellas for us. It is gonna rain. The Indian Trader in the house.
Guys, don't worry. We're gonna be up there in person, and we're gonna be doing a live review of the Indian Trader. So don't stress, bro.
And we're gonna arm wrestle him as well. And we're gonna have some.
And then we're gonna do a review on your food. We're gonna do a live review.
Diner Boys.
Is the food as good as the trading?
Completely objective review of it. So I hope we're getting the best of the best there. We're paying for it. We don't want it free, but we want the best of the best. So Ilban, in all honesty, you don't have an Airbnb we can support as well. Let me know.
Oh, if you have one available.
Kiggsy, that give me an area that we need to book in. He said that's relatively close to teasers. He said like the first few dances on him, we just need to cover the tree. It's a joke, guys. Caitlin almost burned both of our necks here from the side. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. No, but so you'll let me know. We're booking the flights after the stream. Chad, we're going up for Top Traders SA. Then also going to spend the day there with Sayul. Long overdue. He promised me he's coming to P, and myself and Keegan still waiting. And we said might as well just head up there to him.
Hey, and Angelo there. Chris, thanks, brother. I got my funded payout.
Beautiful, Angelo. Beautiful, brother. Let me know when you're coming down. Let's make it for next week, Friday. We've got a guest on this Friday. Let's make it for next week, Friday. Angelo coming down to the P office. And man is loaded. So if you want to borrow money, Angelo.
Angelo, I need a loan, bro.
Angelo, one thing, my brother, you never post withdrawal certificates because people are going to come into your chat and be like, tell you this long story and be like, bro, do you have 1,000 rand for me? And I was usually the guy that motivated people, and then Sahil told me, no, bro, the first guy that asks you for money, just insta-block. And yeah, that's been working well. It's been keeping my conscience clean. So as soon as I see this paragraph of a very sad story with asking for money at the end, it's just block, gone. So I have to thank Sahil for that one. I was always that guy that was trying to motivate the guy and like, hey bro, you've been there, this, that, and Sahil just said, no, my bro, you cut that out quickly. Just posted a draw so people want to really that you guys paid me. No, beautiful, thanks Angelo. But Angelo, let's lock it in for next week Friday, and we get it going next week Friday. Angelo in the house. All right, chat. 2 more minutes to go, and then the shuffle has come and gone. Where we can talk off the stream. Beautiful. Yeah, we're mixing up the music a little bit. It's too intense, Sahil.
You change the music to put on keys. Bro, trust me, you don't want to hear my drum play this.
Listen, I went to go run 5 o'clock this morning, and I actually wanted to post a video and dedicate that run to Sahil. I'm actually going to do a dedication video tomorrow morning saying that this man will never be awake at this time of the morning unless one of his restaurants are on fire, or there's a burglar outside of his house, or if he needs to catch a flight. Otherwise, that man, you'll not see him awake at 4:45.
I'm leaning to the Barrier side of things, Jordan. Makes you want to enter trades. But you know, hold on. Serious question, Sahil. Trust me, I don't want to be that guy. but I gotta do it for my boy here. Please tell me you got keto things on your restaurant menu.
Hey, keto. He's gonna come now with the keto bunny chow.
I was gonna say, like,
We'll just dub it the keto bunny chow, gluten-free bread. It's gluten-free. I have a section for you. It's called the unhealthy healthy salads. All right, Chad. Shuffle has come and gone. Time to lock it in here for some potential trades. EJ looking the best here for me in terms of we've got this round number to trade off. And I'm purely just waiting. You can see here multiple rejections off this level. So let's keep that in mind. Rejection, rejection, rejection. And the more times we hit that level, the weaker it's going to become. And not come. Lost some of you there. It's Valentine's Day has come and gone. We just need this to hold. And then we're going to look for a potential long year. Cheers, Sahil, brother. I'm going to chat to you a little bit later once the flights are confirmed. But yeah, like I mentioned, the evening of the 5th, and then that 6th, we're flying out the evening, so we've got most of the day. We'll maybe even come flip some burgers there at Diner Boys, just to pay for the meals. These flights are expensive. If that's fine with you, and we'll wash some dishes. Shot, my brother. Gigs, gonna put in a shift there at Diner Boys. We'll do the morning shift.
We can do that.
Yeah, Chad, we're gonna shoot some vlog content with Sahil, so looking forward to that. Also shooting 3 podcasts with Top Trader SA. Me alone, Keegs alone, and then we're gonna do one joint one as well. So that's gonna be good. Bula GU looking beautiful. GU. Yeah, Vince. My only thing is this daily. This weird daily consolidation. This thing can do weird stuff here. But I like the potential sell scenario. If we start rejecting Asia high here, if we start rejecting Asia highs, then we can break this low here. Nice bullish candle closure here. Nice little bearish closure below. We've got something to work with here. Nice rejection off that 200. 80 is still relatively flat if I look at it. We just need to stay below the 200, and we obviously just need to monitor what the DXY is doing. What is DXY doing? And then obviously this open gap here. Shish. If trading was not interesting enough, DXY sitting with a big open gap here. But yeah, Vince, I agree with you. It's not looking bad. We definitely have some opportunity here today. I don't know why, but I'm pretty locked into this EJ if we get it. Okay, GJ. Keegs, are you bullish or bearish on the EJ? You bullish on EJ, eh?
Yeah, on all the N pairs.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, Vince, the only thing is this open gap, my brother. This is the only thing that is a little bit alarming to me. But I do think if we can hold above this weekly pivot, we are good to go, my brother. We just need to hold above there. Otherwise, if we start breaking below this weekly pivot, it's going to be a straight flush to close the gap, and that's going to make things a little bit more interesting going into this session. There you can see GU right back above Asia highs. Okay. Chad, did you guys take anything yesterday? Relatively flat on the day. I didn't even waste my time the afternoon. We just got some work done, yeah. Do you guys take anything yesterday? Danny Gibson, good morning. Jeez, love the rebrand of the channel. Really appreciate it, Chad. We're obviously trying to evolve. Actually, last night looking at how the channel has progressed, looking at the first podcast, how everything has improved, and ultimately that's what we're trying to do. Always try and improve the look and feel of the streams. They have improved the actual quality, the equipment. Started off with the webcam and a Razer mini mic, little USB mic. Audio wasn't great, but yeah, it has been a journey. It has been an absolute journey. Started off with me solo, then pulled Keegan into the streams.
Chris gave me an offer, guys. I couldn't turn it down.
I don't tell them about the deal. Yeah.
They don't even know about that.
Please take a look at German 30. Let's do that for you, my brother. It's been a while. Let's quickly do a top-down analysis for you while we wait. Weekly firmly bullish. Yeah, you can clearly see weekly breaking out. We're back to all-time high territory. And you cannot be bearish on the week. So bullish on the weekly. However, daily time frames, there's going to be a fake out back into the range. That's the question you need to ask yourself. If we cannot hold above this breakout level, very likely we're going to see price coming all the way back in the range and potentially all the way down here to that breakout level. So on the day, no top wick, however, very, very interesting. So I'm going to say this level right here most probably will be the pivot for the day. 5-minute time frame. Let's see what you are working with on the 5. So you've got a nice tight little Asia range here. Let's just quickly get the Asia range high. 2 o'clock the afternoon. All right. So evening. All right. Here's the Asia range. 80 flipping all the way bearish now below the 200. Being shown some flames here. So if I do something like this, you would need to see this level hold, this Asia low level, daily S2. Otherwise, what's going to happen is once we start trading lower, we can come all the way back down here. So very, very interesting price action. I'm going to say you need to monitor whatever happens here. And whatever happens here is going to dictate the rest of the day. Hope that helps, my brother. Very, very quick top-down analysis. Yen absolutely dying here. Let's just check at... Wait, Chad. GU. GU, Chad. Okay, DXY holding Asia lows. Asia highs still intact. What is EU doing? 1 minute. I think in the meantime, GU. All right. Another rejection here. So 36 seconds. Let's just see if we can get some type of bottom wick. I'm going to execute a short here, Chad. 4 pips. Yeah, just need a bottom wick. If we can get a bottom wick, I'm going to execute a nice little short arena here. Let's see. Just need a bottom wick. Okay. How far are we? 5. That's not bad. Okay, Chad. Executed shorts right here. Oh, ooh. Did I trade into a news release? All right, executed shorts right there. 15 pip stop. Things teleported a little bit here on my side. 15 pip stop. 15 pip target. Let's see what we've got. 15 pip target. And ultimately, once we hit Asia lows, I'm going to go break even right here. So let's see. No top wick on this 5. Bro, was there any news that came out? Because things just teleported here on my screen.
I'll tell you now. No, there's actually news coming out at 12:15 for the
Okay.
pound.
Chat, I'm just setting my stops and then setting my take profit here.
But you can do this, Chris.
Alrighty. Yeah, as mentioned, big risk this open gap. At any stage we can go and fill that, but it is a shot worth taking. So
End of the day, like, even that's also what people don't understand is, for example, even if dollar is getting weaker, dollar is still a lot stronger than the pound. So dollar can still go down and GU can still go down. The actual value of the pairs are just completely different at this point in time.
all right, Chad, the characteristics of this trade: 200 EMA, price, multiple rejections at the Asia high, Asia low still untested, trading below the daily pivot. EMAs are pointing down. Only thing though is this right here. We need to be very cognitive of this. Only reason I didn't short EU and GU is if you look at Euro GBP, Euro is looking relatively stronger on the day against the pound. We've got a little bit of a breakout here. So GU, hope we're not getting stuck in a range here. And then also from a daily perspective, yesterday rejecting that key level, breaking yesterday's low, and again bearish on the weekly. So if you look at the weekly time frame, we've got all of these wicks to fill to the downside. So the expectation would be for a bearish weekly candle closure. So let's see. Only thing we need to monitor here is price just needs to maintain below the Asia range. Then I'm happy. We can pull back here, we can range here, and obviously the next ideal would be something like this. And at that stage we will go break even. Wait, what the middle line? Nice little bearish candle like that, tapping Asia lows, and at this stage I think this is the weekly low. Yeah, that is the weekly low, and at that stage we will go break even. But that's the trade.
Oh yeah, the union manifestation candle again. I just looked up and I saw this thing. I was like, yes, sis.
Already in profits. Let's just put this. Let's just manifest the bears. Chad, yeah, in a risk management scenario, if we get a candle closure that closes above this level here, I'm killing the trade. So here's the thing, we've rejected multiple times. We've talked about this in one of our project classes as well. If you are continuously rejecting a level, you want to see the bears come into play here. So the longer we stick around here, the less likely price is going to go down. So after these rejections, price needs to now start moving into our direction. Otherwise we're going to kill the trade, and this is a bad trade. So let's see. Okay, no top wick on that 5. Just confirm. yeah, no top wick. And again, we just need to consider Asia highs. That is the level we need to hold. And in terms of a timed exit, we executed on this candle here. So 6 candles on. But at this stage, if we have not moved to break even or manage our risk, this is where we manually close. That's 30 minutes. Check the trading plan in the description of this video in the Discord link. 30 minutes, that's my cutoff. If I'm sitting in a trade longer than 30 minutes and we are ranging, it's a no-go from me. So we executed basically on this candle.
To be fair, DXY is like really pumping back up, so you still got like a good chance here.
Sorry Chad, that is 6 bars there. Okay, that's the 6 bar there. DXY, yeah, but DXY is just ranging here. It needs to get away from this Asia low.
Yeah, thing is you holding the 200 EMA. And the big thing for me is every time you've tested Asia lows, your rejection is closing the same point. You're closing very high up above the Asia lows. So yeah, I think you got it. I still think it's a good trade.
Only thing is this 80 mode, dude. This 80. Chad, okay, very, very simple for me. Just the thing is this 80 is concerning for me. If this candle does not close below this area here, I'm killing the trade, irrespective of whether we down 1 pip, whether we up 2 pips. I need this to close below here because this is a level of support here, and if we can't close below there in 1 minute 32 seconds, I'm gonna kill it because I want to see price get away from this level. So I'm just letting you guys know this candle here needs to break structure lower. Otherwise we could be stuck in this range. So wherever we are, once this candle closes, if we don't close below here and we close and we hold this level, I'm killing it. So 1 minute left. So if it pulls up to here, then it's a minus 2.7. I want to see this start coming down. But if it closes below, I'm happy to hold. If it closes right at this level, I'm killing it. So just be very aware of that.
Was the dashboard color change on Volfinder also part of the 2G's changeover?
Did the dashboard change?
Oh, have they loaded the new thing now?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go check it.
Chad, killing the trade right there. Just killed it minus, I think it's 1 pip. Yeah. Killed it for -1. Not going to stick around here. Need that structure to break. So -1 for me. So basically, yeah, -1 pip. You want to see price moving away from here. You want to see that for the project 5130 guys, we spoke about it. If I am trading a bearish setup, you want to see a continuation of that bearish order flow. And the second thing was when I executed the trade, the 80 was below the 200 and it didn't stay below the 200. So I would have loved to see the 80 doing this, not get back above the 200, doing something like that, holding below the 200. So -1 pip, not going to risk it here. This thing is not moving.
Yeah, funny enough, Chris, it's normal in the thing, but the moment you want to buy an account,
Yeah,
like now everything's blue.
I'm going to check now.
It's like black and blue.
Sells -1 pip, Chad.
That is interesting.
I'm going to check now.
Yeah, Volfana dashboard is blue now. Yeah.
The actual login dashboard or
The login dashboard, so if you want to go buy an account,
let me
then
quickly check.
it's blue. This used to be like gold still.
Let me quickly check. Chad, feel free to stay in the trade. For me, it doesn't make sense if we cannot get volume again. I check, yeah.
When did they do that?
Yeah, I wonder.
Was that part of the whole thing of them when they do the
No, the custom dashboard is still coming.
yeah, that's what I thought he was talking about.
No, the custom dashboard will only be testing. Alright, Chad, I'm going to let this simmer a bit. Nothing here for me. Let's just look at EU. EU haven't tested, the Asia Highs haven't tested this daily pivot. Again, I want to potentially short from here. Actually going to set some alerts there. 07769. Let's check the daily pivot. Daily pivot up there. Let's quickly look at DXY. Yeah, DXY ranging here, Chad. I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable once we either short GU or EU if the DXY can get above this level. Otherwise, the longer we stay below 104, the more likely we go for that gap fill down lower. And then gold, obviously also here in a little range. GU, alright. EU, we've got those alerts set, and then UJ still looking for the buys above there. GJ coming all the way back in the range. Very odd again. Yen pairs going lower while dollar is holding firm. Alright, look at that. What is that? 3 pips? 4 pips. Anyways, Chad, just gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Look at that. Look at that. Chad, see you guys now.
I told you I backed the trade. Keys, does the GB correlate with UK 100 the same way USD does to Nas? We say it should. I can't give you a definite answer. It's not something I've ever looked at. I don't really care too much about that, so yeah, not something I've really looked at. But yeah, it should, but yeah, I can't give you a definite answer on that. Okay, DXY came to the party though. I'm still waiting for gold, guys. Gold hasn't really done anything yet. Dude, I saw that happening. Oh, okay. No, that's painful. Man, jumped out too early there. You jumped too early there, Chris.
I hope this thing reverses dramatically. Fast UAC. No, my brother. I was in the cells from... Where did we sell from? Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah. Sold, yeah. And once that candle there closed above this minor little support area, just killed it there for -1 pip. DXY, okay, DXY making a move. Let's just look at EU. EU getting a break below. Asia is still untapped, untested, so not the best setup. EJ. Bro, but these ranges have been ridiculous.
No, they have.
This is technically just a range, Chad. All of this, just one big range. So, yeah, but there's quite a bit. 2Gs, I saw that happening. Chris, gonna yell at this. No, Edgar, that's the thing. I only focus on what I can control, and that's what happened here. Me deciding when to open and when to close, that's the only thing I can control. The rest is out of my hands. What the markets are going to do, the markets are going to show me something, and what I do with that information is up to me. That's the thing. The market's continuously giving little clues, little hints, and asking you what is your next move. This is that game of chess you play with the market. It's going to give you a little bit. Are you going to sit in the trade? Are you going to jump out? That's all up to you. TP for me would have been 15 pips, eh? A standard 15 pip. So from my entry, 15 pip, nothing more, nothing less. So TP would have been 2570. In and out. I'm not gonna try and be a swing trader. I think I would have anyways gotten stopped out at break even, yeah. Because as soon as we tapped Asia lows, I would have gone break even. Chris praying for GU all-time highs. Luckily not, brother. It's still ranging though, and DXY has made it very uncomfortable for us here. Very, very uncomfortable. Keeks, you're not eyeing anything that's looking good?
Not at the moment. I'm literally just waiting on gold so far. But I think the thing is that gold, I think, is really going to be nice on the fact that eventually when it does break, I think you're going to get a nice move off of that.
Keeks, does the GBP correlate with UK 100 the same way USD does to Nas? Danny, very simple to see if it does. Take GBP USD, overlay the FTSE. Let's overlay the FTSE, and then we can, you don't have to guess. Let's put it on a 4-hour chart for you. The orange line is the FTSE. And let's zoom it out a bit, and yeah, there you can see that for the most part they are relatively correlated. However, FTSE making a new high while GU has not made a new high. Let's quickly overlay the charts here. The FTSE, yeah, so there are periods where there's a little bit of a breakdown in the correlation. For instance, here you can see a beautiful correlation with the FTSE and GBP USD, and here during this period there was a bit of a breakdown in the correlation. FTSE went into a range while GU made new highs, and then from October last year, you had a beautiful correlation as well, and now you got a little bit of a breakdown in the correlation. So yeah, there's your answer. You can prove it on the charts. You don't have to ask any mentor or anybody. You can test it for yourself. So I hope that helps, my brother or sister. For some of these names, I don't know if you are a dude or a girl. Yellow fall down Euro 11. Yeah, yellow. That's lower tier, I don't think. Are we expecting dollar strength after CAD CPI? Edgar, it could. That's the thing with the Canadian dollar. It's obviously also a North American country, so neighboring onto the United States. So their CPI, we already know the US CPI came out hot, so if the Canadian CPI also comes out hot, that could flow into more the majors, Edgar. I want to almost say it's going to favor more the major currencies against emerging markets, but yeah, should see some dollar strength coming from it. Should definitely see some dollar strength coming from it, bro. Please tell GBP USD TP stop loss. UAC, I'm out of it, my brother. So whatever you do now, it's up to you. I've closed the trade for -1 pip, so there's no. And again, if I was still in the trade, this would have been my break-even point, and I would have been stopped out at break-even. So. Personally, it's not a good trade. It's back in the range. Any trade that's going to do work for you is going to move. It's not going to do this. This is a bad trade. It had signs of being a good trade, but it's not moving. It's literally back in the range. So if I can give you some educational advice, not financial advice, get out of the trade. You should have been out already. Break even as a minimum, because DXY is not getting above that key level, and we've got this open gap. So this is a magnet for price. Price would wanna magnetize towards this level. Keeks, I've got that feeling in my bones. We're gonna have that shouting this afternoon. You're gonna take a trade. It's gonna pass the account. I just feel it, bro. I see it in the spirit. Just don't bang too hard, because I know you're gonna be like, Chad, 100 G's, baby. So just maybe, I don't know if you want to do your leg, maybe like
just aim for something else.
Yeah. Because I feel we have weakened the structure of this table a little bit. Chad, we're going to do the giveaway very shortly as well. I'm just affirming here, Keegan passing that phase 2 on the 100 Gs. Yeah, and I think then we're gonna do another rebrand from 2Gs to 100Gs. Jordan, yeah, the big thing about Chris, what speed is your PC? Because it's fast. Yo, okay. I don't know what speed it is, but it is a half decent PC. But Jordan, yeah, the thing is, a lot of times I've thought of like setting and forgetting. But the thing is, my edge is not in that. I don't have an edge when I do that. My edge is purely in taking my jabs at the market and killing the trade very quickly if it doesn't go in my favor. Keegs, I don't know if you saw the new thing that the funded trader is introducing.
What's that?
So you are not allowed to place a sell stop or a buy stop within 5 pips from the market price. And can you guess why?
For news.
No, not even for news. So what the guys do is, let's say for instance, you had a session high or whatever, like a 1 minute candle.
Yeah.
You put a little buy stop there, and your target is 1 pip. And you can have like your stop 3 pips, and all they do is they jab these little 1 pip trades, because obviously on the demo environment, like, your trades get executed relatively accurate on the demos. So all these guys would do is, for instance, areas where you would expect a little bit of a volume push, they would have like a few buy stops and just grab these 1 pip. So now they've made it where if you want to buy a stop, it needs to be 5 pips above where the price is currently trading at.
Oh, damn. Okay. But to be fair, like, okay, if you actually can trade, you'd still be able to look at that relatively early on. And like, for example, if you know now Asia lows, you break Asia lows and you hit Asia highs, you can really go set it then. Because technically then you've set it within the distance.
Yeah.
So it's there, but it's for later only.
But I think that also, so what they're saying is to maintain the integrity of the platform. So basically stating to maintain profitability, because the guys are smacking them.
That's quite funny, actually.
That's the thing, traders will find a way to exploit any little weakness. Traders are those type of guys. If you, let's say, Chad, think about this. Let's say here's a big rock. We're looking at it from above. There's a big rock and we put a tent over here. Okay, there's a big rock there. We put a tent over it, and we put a lot of picks here, like tools to break the rock. And we put 100 traders in here, and we say you need to stay in here for 100 days, but you're not allowed to take these picks and smack the rock. You're going to give them food, you're going to give them water. I promise you, when you come back in 100 days, that rock is gone. That is traders. Like, whatever you told them not to do, don't use these tools to break this rock. That rock, smithereens. There's literally a crater there when you come back in 100 days. And that is traders for you.
Yeah.
Peter Landsman, please explain how to read a pivot. What's the meaning to the different lines? Peter, do me a favor, join the Discord link in the description of this video and go to the education section on the Discord, please, my brother. You'll see what happened. No more meta trade in the US. I told you guys, we told you 2 weeks ago. Meta quotes lost a serious court case where US clients were involved and they are being pressured. So I can promise you 95% of the prop firm space won't have MetaTrader by the end of the year. You can timestamp this video and come back to it at the end of the year. Okay, Chad, you see, that's what I was talking about, that potential for us to go and close that gap. Euro at the daily pivot, very, very interesting here, Chad. I think we flipped bullish. No, not yet. Keys, very, very interesting price action, yeah. Very, very interesting price action. Asia low still intact. Daily pivot. I don't think that's the weekly high. No, weekly high is up here. Unintentional, oh yeah, unintentional Japanese flag, sorry. They're also doing it with the stop loss. I think so, aftermath. I really think prop firms run software against good traders. I wouldn't really say software. I just think the entire prop firm space is they're almost finding little loopholes to make sure that the good traders can't do very well. Me and Keegan talked about it. If you're trading with any US prop firm, like take your $3, $4, $5, $6,000, but don't go big. That's why Keegs is not gonna go big. Like even if he can make 20k, like at 10k he stops. It's like 9,980 kicks.
Yeah.
You don't want to get flagged. You stop it there.
They must think you're a min trader. Just leave it at that. You stay under the radar and you're perfectly fine.
No, bro, Keegs is already looking at cars. So
Yeah, bro.
they're asking why you're so focused. I can see his screen here, chat. It's not.
I have my alerts, guys. That's to be fair, hey. This is what I used to do when I used to always trade, and as much as it is like I know what I want to see on the markets, set my alerts and just chill. Like I'll have my alerts go off if it's at my point. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit here and sit here and sit here. Then I have FOMO. Then I want to take a trade, and I'm gonna force something. So I'm just keeping my mind busy doing other stuff.
Yeah, here's the thing with this is my thing with JPY. I'm fundamentally bearish on JPY. Like there's absolutely nothing telling me that the yen should strengthen. Like nothing. That is why I'll always, for the last 3 weeks, any yen pair I've traded, it's been buys, because that fundamental backdrop for me is the yen is weak. They've got very poor monetary policy. They've got the unlimited bond buying program. There's just infinite yens being printed at this stage. So I'm actually putting another video out this week just talking about the simple supply and demand, just from a financial, or let me rather call it a finance perspective, not supply and demand like in terms of trading, like, oh, here's a supply, there's a demand, whatever. No. And what happens when you overflood the market with a certain product? Price goes down because there's not enough demand for the supply. So that overflow of supply actually weakens the price of the asset. CPI CAD possible, Euro USD bullish. I think man's looking focused there. Kiggs, I've seen now the range of cars you've been going through. You started with some sports cars. I see you now back to some family.
Yeah.
Are you leaning towards more getting the family SUV? Like,
You know, hey, I hate to admit this because if my sister was ever listening to this, my sister and my brother-in-law,
yeah.
they were calling this from day one. And I said I love my cars. I am a car guy. But it's like I've been there. I've done that already. So I'm a guy like, in that sense, I don't know if you want to say it's maturity or whatever the case, but planning ahead. Like there's other goals and things I have in my life now where, for example, I can put like something stupid. You can spend 20k, put in a bloody insane exhaust on my car, or I can spend 20k and kind of go away for a weekend with my family. But then it's like, I can't go away for a weekend away in my 2-door sports car. So it's those type of things where I'm like, you know what, I'll rather have the luxury sometimes of the nice car and those things, and then the next car can be the sports car, the weekend toy. But then there's also the case where I'm like, okay, but if I do get a very good offer on a sports car, I'm probably going to take it. So at this point, it's just looking around, seeing like what you like in the price range you want to look for. What were your thoughts? Because I know you actually always had a few cars, and we always spoke about this. Like, you could go get your M3 now. But
the only thing with cars is, and this is what people don't realize, like the bigger the price tag, the bigger the knock you take.
yeah,
So there's like a certain threshold, and even Sahil will tell you he bought I think he was one of the first individual color M3s. LCI. I think actually he got the first LCI, and straight off the bat, so he'll spend some money on the car as well, some extras. He lost almost 300k on the car, just purely due to that premium. So you either need to be comfortable with the fact that you are going to take a big knock, and as the years go by, you can very easily in 3 years lose 50% of the value. And I'm more like I told you, I want to get the Bucky. I want to get the Ranger. So actually driving this morning, I thought about it. Like my wife's car, the M235, very tiny car, beautiful car, performs really, really well for that engine. Very comfortable. It's got some very good performance for a small body. It's actually a 1 series with a boot, so X-drive, all-wheel drive as well. But I want to keep the M340 and actually trade in her car and get the Bucky, because it's just so practical, dude. Like if you're going away for a trip on the weekend, you throw everything on the back.
but it is also, and that's the thing, like, honestly, I'm also thinking of, like, our future in the sense of, it's not, for example, if we want to do our road trips, it's a case of, okay, Chris, we're going to take the X1 the whole time if we do anything. It's a case of, we can be like, bro, we'll take my car this time.
We'll take the Bucky, for instance. You put a trailer on it. So you've got the...
As I say, just also business-wide where we're going, you want that practicality. With all the equipment we need to lug around and,
So I'm leaning towards the only thing is, even on that car, I think it was last year that I do that little exercise. Was it November? I think it was November. Trying to see if I could get a deal on that car.
Yeah, it was November,
And straight off the bat, almost 200k chin, getting a shot on the chin. So 200k shortfall on that.
And I know Caitlin, she's been pushing me for it. Is I said, if I buy a Bucky, and when, because I know it's probably going to come, 100% I'm going Raptor. 100%. No 2 ways around that.
3.2 kilometers per liter. That thing is you can rather the M3. The M3 is more fuel efficient than that thing. I'm talking about the new Raptor. The M3 is more fuel efficient than that. That thing is silly on fuel, bro. Like silly. Dude, I love Ford. No, the Merc Bucky is just a Nissan with a different badge on. No, the Raptor is, dude, we're not gonna lie, it is beautiful.
Like, that is such a good looking Bucky. And the thing is, for me,
And you're still looking at the old one.
yeah, like, I'm
new
happy
one.
with those, yeah. But like the older ones, but you do it properly. You do the bull bars, you do everything, you black it out. Oh my word, those things are mean.
I've never been a Toyota fan, Chad. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
also
know.
I can't get along with the Hilux life.
Sorry, Chad. I know there's some. Look, you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck with the Toyota if
Yeah.
you want to resell it. Like, I understand that, I get that. That's beautiful, all of that. But personally, I'm just not a Toyota guy.
But you know, actually, hey, and I am a fan, but the biggest stuff up ever, and one of the ugliest, is I don't even know what it's called, but the Mercedes Bucky.
Yeah, that's
That thing
basically a
is-
Nissan. It's
that
built
thing
on the
is
Nissan.
Stupid ugly.
It's got a Nissan engine. I think except for the 3-liter diesel, that's a Merc motor, but the rest it's all Nissan.
Like, I'm a big Merc guy, guys. Like, that is a thing. But like, that was even actually one of the things we were talking about when I was saying, like, I want to do like the M4. So I was either looking at M4, those things, and I was like, or do I go Mercedes? You can get maybe a lower entry tier car, if you want to call it that, the lower in the range, but still AMG, and you go brand new. Because the class of those, like, I'm still a Merc boy, through and through. Have you never even had a Mercedes, though? You've always
No.
had BMs.
Always BM. When the new Ford came out years ago, got me that. I really enjoyed my Bucky. I only realized how much I used it once I didn't have it.
Once you,
It was like, yo. Then I had to phone my uncle and I'm like, hey, listen, yeah, I bought this at Macro, whatever. Can you come and help me? No, once you've had a Bucky, like, I think, yeah, you can't really not have it. That's why I want to keep the M340. My wife can drive that, so if I ever want to just go and like enjoy it a little bit,
it's there, yeah.
you can do that. It's also still a family car, like family sedan,
Yeah.
and then you've got the Bucky for.
But I must say, the M340, it is still also a very, very practical, like, daily car.
Yeah.
But you know, that's where, you know, I saw my sports cars, and that's why I said, going back to the whole time, and I've said to Caitlin, I've said, if you know me, like, I've said, like, this is the car. I was like, I get a good offer on this. No way I'm turning it down.
the Merc,
The AMG GT.
Yeah.
Oh, since that car came out years ago, I've
Bruh.
been obsessed with it.
The only thing is, have you seen how small it is inside? So
I feel uncomfortable there.
okay, so I drove in Elsby's one client okay, this was a couple of years ago. The SLS, the one with the doors that open up like that.
Yes, yeah.
Bro, that thing is tiny inside.
Yeah, I
But
know
it's a
the
monster. It's a
Yeah.
monster.
The normal, like, these newer ones, the AMG GTs, like, yeah, I absolutely love them. The interior, it looks like a flippin' spaceship. They are insane.
Chad, that SLS is a monster because you're sitting so low. The center of gravity, that thing's literally just the engine and 2 seats. That's all it
Yeah.
is. It's
But my thing is, where is it? I always said there's a handful of cars. If you're still in the supercar game, there's a handful of cars where you climb in and you got like 360 on the dash.
that thing is filthy. Chad, all right, beautiful gold tipping into that zone that we said to monitor. GU breaking out here of the Asia range to the upside. As mentioned, that 80 was the thing that was concerning me. So a lot of buying pressure coming into the market here. Euro USD also breaking above. This is not the weekly high. No, that's not the weekly high. The weekly high was created, I think, earlier in the session, if I'm not mistaken. This is a valid setup if you want to go long. My only concern here is we've never taken out the Asia lows, so not a setup I'm going to take. I'm still hunting for. This was a potential setup, testing the daily pivot, trading back above Asia highs. You could have executed here with this break of structure to the upside. I'm just purely not interested in buying the pound for the fact that we've got that news coming out, and also looking at Euro GBP. Euro is the stronger one, and purely due to the fact that you can see Euro JPY already almost trading at the high of the session, where pound yen is still lagging. So all I'm waiting for is either this, a bearish candle closure here, nice little break of structure to the upside, and I'm going to execute on this trade. And again, this is the weekly high right there. I'm expecting volume to come in, and if we don't get volume, very, very simple, kill the trade. We call it a trade. So weekly high up there, as you can see, and again, I'm bullish on the day. I'm expecting that bullish expansion now to the upside. We've got so much range to go. So this is a trade I'm willing to put some beans on. So let's see. Just need a nice little retest here. As you can see previously, multiple rejections off this daily R1, and I just want to see us hold above it. Retest at key level 162 round number. Hold above this daily R1, and the expectation is very simple. We're going for that R2 and then further beyond. So let's see what we get here, Chad. Not looking for sells. If it sells, I miss it. That's completely fine. Just again, the fundamental backdrop for me does not support selling any yen crosses. So Jeff is most probably selling EU. Alright, he is selling it. I don't mind the sells.
Did he say yes?
No, it just showed his. Alright, Chad, I'm just gonna quickly pee. I will see you guys now. Ask Darren Dix for a test drive, and or did he have to give it back? I think Darren had a GT.
He doesn't have it anymore.
Hey, I don't think Darren is a big fan of us, so I don't think Darren would let us drive in his.
It's fine. We got our plug. We got our Indian brother. I'm sure you'll find his cars.
Dream car, bro. There it is. 911 GT3 RS. Oh my, that thing is. Yo, Chad, let's drop the likes. We're gonna execute a trade here. We're gonna do the giveaway very shortly. Double or nothing again. Let's just see. DXY. Alrighty. In the famous words of Keegan, alright. Okay, there she blows. Okay, chat. So they're breaking the weekly high, new weekly high, session high, daily high. Everything is high here. I hope you're not high. I hope you are locked in here. But all we want to see here, retest hold here. Every single test here failed to get above. We've gotten above now. So very, very simple. Just a nice little easy retest. I would even love for it to come down and then hold above there. So okay, Chad, give me 1 second. Yeah, Can't even throw it to Keegan's screen. Is now looking at is that Sports Illustrated? I don't even know that, dude. Keegan's going old school here, Chad. Know some of you older boys. We were there in the covers of Sports Illustrated. Just a young man with a dream and a Sports Illustrated. Chad, come on, we can get to 200 likes. If we get to 200 likes, we're gonna do 2 giveaways today. I'm gonna have to barter with you. Yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? I think we got 50 subscribers by just pulling it out of you guys. Just hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button.
It's the road to 7K now, Chad. Keys, what did you do with the Scooby? Lol. Sold her, brother. She's gone to Cape Town. Yeah, that was a difficult one, but yeah, she's gone. That's why it's been a lot more peaceful in PE now. I haven't had a noise complaint in a while. The old people aren't harassing me, so it's been good. But I do miss the old girl. That thing was a beast.
It was loud. Yo. That thing had a coffee pipe of exhaust. Like, you could fit your head in that thing.
Yeah, we have how many people used to always go stand and they'd like fist the exhaust. Because you could literally get like, okay, if you had small hands, you could fit both your hands in there.
Keegan wanted to start a fisting channel and anyways. Quick question, Chris. When you give away all these funded accounts, who is footing the bill? I'm footing the bill, my brother. I'm sowing seeds. Because one day, all of those little seeds that we've planted here, I don't know where, if it's falling to good ground, but all of those little seeds one day will create a forest. And then all of us can sit under the shade of the forest. Create shade for all of us so we don't have to sit in the sun.
I was about to say, where are you going with this, Chris?
Nightbot better be in good mood. I ain't taking any trash stock. Dude, I need to set that bot is extremely sensitive. Obviously the default setting was extreme. That thing was extremely robust. Like, it didn't take any nonsense from anybody. Hey, there she goes. There she blows, Chad. Okay, gap, going for that gap close, and gap has not yet been filled. Quick little gap fill. Little projectile here to the upside. As mentioned, this is a valid setup. Not an A+ setup, but if you go to the Discord, you will see. Let me actually bring that up on the Discord just to show you guys. For the guys that are new, I don't know how many of you are new, but in our Discord channel, under the education section, this is a very, very aggressive playlist.
This is some odd stuff, yeah.
This playlist is very, very aggressive, Chad. Give me 1 second. Some of you struggling with anxiety, this will definitely not be a help for your anxiety. Let me just get the other one we had on.
No, really, you're gonna race my bucky, bro. Give me racing Chris's bucky. Trust me, bro. The sports car is coming. I'm looking because this is that moment. I'm calm and I'm relaxed, but I'm still the guy at the end of the day. So when the sports car's in front of me, it's gonna be very hard to make me take the practical option.
Wait, it was a banger playlist. Chad, give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you now the setups here. Oh, here's it. Let's just get this playlist sorted. Oh, this is a banger. I got to quite enjoy this one.
Have we even checked? Are we still getting clapped on this one?
Yeah, but only on three songs. All right, Chad. Education section, 2G's Trading Discord. Beautiful education section there. Mo's actually working on a document as well. Beautiful document. But yeah, Chad, the setup you're seeing here is in the trading plan, not just the trading plan, but also in terms of the entry criteria setup, in terms of the continuation buys, all perfectly lined out for you. You absolutely need to be very mentally challenged if you cannot trade the simple setups that I share. But yeah, there it is. Nice little simple setup, continuation trade. Let's just line it up. There you can see it, continuation trade, pivot, half round number, there's the break. You buy there. Price is trading above the EMAs. It's trading above the 200. Why did I not take it? I'm just very selective. If you go to my trading plan, let me just open the trading plan as well for you guys. I just want to show you something, just want to highlight something that's in my trading plan. Some of the older folk, not older folk, but how do I open this? Microsoft Edge. Okay, let's just kill this here. Sorry, Chad. So if you go over to the trading plan, you'll see here for buys, you want to ideally buy from the Asia low. And I ideally want the Asia lows to be taken as well. So while the Asia lows are open and not yet taken, I don't trust the buys. So again, some of you could be making money on the setup. Who knows? What is happening here now, Chad? Give me 1 second. Let me just get back to the cool. But again, all of that is pure, not purely. All of that's in the Discord, Chad. It's open there for all of you, completely free of charge. All we ask for is a like and a subscribe. Nothing more, nothing less. Keeks, for the project boys, that you get to send your trading. Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
I actually forgot about that. Oh, don't worry, guys. I know I keep saying that, but sorry, like I won't even say this time. I actually forgot now. So thank you for actually reminding me. I was busy with it. So okay, I literally just have to finish it up and then I'll send it through for you guys.
All right, Chad, there already, as mentioned, if we can hold above here, didn't get any retest, the expectation would be to go to the next R2 level. That's fine. The beauty is now we've created a session high, we've created a daily high and a weekly high. So very easy later on if we pull back to then just retarget these highs. Pound yen also getting a beautiful breakout there, rejecting this 50. What's DXY doing? Okay, DXY coming all the way back to 103.82 now. This is very interesting stuff, Chad. Very interesting stuff. Yeah. What did our boy, the fundamental trader, say yesterday, Keeks?
Oh boy, the fun.
Our funder, or let's call it our analyst, that we make use of for our fundamentals on dollar.
Oh, you didn't say anything.
Nothing.
Nah, to him it was like the minute it's a bank holiday, it's a holiday for him. He doesn't even look at the charts.
All right, Chad, let's get ready for that giveaway. I'm just going to run to the toilet real quick. Keeks, I'm going to throw over to your screen. Maybe you can let him know what you're looking at, and I'll see you guys now.
Yeah, guys, I'm still waiting on gold. We finally are getting that close above, but the fact we're not running, that volume's coming in is obviously a concern for me. We've seen it lots of times. I mean, if you look at what DXY is doing, gone for that gap fill, and gold literally done nothing. A lot of the time when you see it, it's because it's literally holding, because even though there's so much pressure, dollar going for that, all the pressure is still towards the sells. So a lot of the time you'll see moves like that where the one's just basically consolidating and the other one is like dying off or pumping. It's because it's going to reject. So I wouldn't be surprised in the sense then when you see DXY starts to reverse, then you'll see gold just melt away. So the thing is, you've basically trapped in these buys with that break, and as you always say, if you get that break of an area and you don't have that volume follow through, that's already strike one. You don't want to be in that trade. So yeah, already, as I said, I'm gonna wait. That's why I say I'm waiting for the break here, because purely like I did, I could hold this as support. I want the break underneath, then I'll look to go long. So still watching that. UJ hasn't done anything for me yet. EU obviously just running, so that was pretty pointless for me. I can't take anything there. We obviously wanted the break a little bit higher to give us the retest. The retest just ran, and yeah, that was that. EJ, same thing. We wanted the break here. If we didn't come lower, the break here to hold and retest the R1. We never got that. GU, we're back at the daily pivot on that now, but again, just absolutely running, so nothing for us there. And GJ doing the same. So honestly, for me guys, so far nothing on the table. So I'm literally playing the waiting game here today. Just patiently waiting to see what I can get in on. How do you get to the project? It was pre-selected already for the guys. They had the whole thing they went through. So yeah, that was for a closed off group. Trading, how's the backtesting go on DAX Geometry? Would love to see you guys look at it in the morning. Yeah, we don't really look at that. We don't trade that pair.
Okay.
The bet 200.
Coin flipper. Let's get a coin flip going. Oh, Chad is hungry for those accounts. Raffles. Okay. Just want to start up the night pot here. Get the night pot going. Chad, this is what sucks in trading.
The waiting game.
Yeah, and not getting your entry set up, but again, it's that thing of me back in the day. I would now go back and be like, okay, how could I have gotten in here? And now all of a sudden you just take one candle above, and then you get instances like this where it's like, okay, I've seen price run here, and it's like, okay, pre-market, I don't have any specific time that I trade. I'm just in front of the charts 24/7. I execute there, I put my stop here below the low, and let's see. Okay, beautiful, I've seen this weekly high. Okay, okay, let me get my CV ready, phone my old boss. So yeah, Chad, that's the uncomfortable truth. There's not an answer for this. There's not, you don't change your entire trading plan by missing one setup like this. And again, the markets don't move in one straight direction. So we've had the breakout now, beautiful. We've missed this initial volume push. Markets are going to correct. Markets are most likely going to come back a little bit later. If it doesn't, that's also fine. You missed the move, but you're not going to change your entire trading plan based off one missed trade. That's how a lot of us, and I say a lot of us because I was in that boat as well, where you go in that vicious circle. You never have that one or two setups that you do well. So top chatter is Vince Cornelius. Then Edgar is the second top chatter. Dave Vermeer. Chad, let me maybe bring this up, show you guys who's the top chatters. Etienne Grobler, Boss Bobby, Rashiki Tech, Franco, Safwan. These are the guys, the top chatters, top in the Chad. So if you ever wonder who's the leading Chad, there's your top 10.
Leading chat.
If you want to become a leader in the Chad, you got to put in work. Vince, 536 messages. Let's say on average there's about 20 keys. So that's almost 20,000 keystrokes from our man Vince. Just putting in a big body of work there. Vince putting in some work there. Chad, okay. Keegs,
What's up?
you ready, my brother?
I'm ready, brother.
Let's just give Nightbot a little bit of a head start here. Just updating the eligible users. Chad, 200 likes and we're giving away 2 accounts here today. 30 more. Let's bump up those likes. Low key, beautiful spam equals wrenched. All right. Need to get my chat. Chad, you guys need to put in some work here. Vince is absolutely... I think Vince was double Dave Vermeer. I think we sometimes forget Dave is also quite a foundational pivot here in the Chad.
Yeah.
When did the name change? Friday, my brother. Chad. Chad, look who entered the Chad. Richard Allen Lowry.
Oh, the man.
Sheesh, baby. Richard, the man that's going to get me over the line next year for the ADO 100 miler. Chad, check out Matrix Multisport and Richard Lowry. That man got me prepped for 2 Ironmans, 2 halves. Best shape I was in my life. And yeah. First guy I went to when I decided I wanted to do the ADO 100 miler. I phoned up Rich and I said, bro, can I do it? He said there's no reason why you can't do it. Bro, you should have actually seen what good analogy Richard gave me when he was referring to trading and putting it to the likeness of me following. So it was the roles were reversed. Usually when I talk about trading and your trading plan, Richard did a Uno reverse on me. And he's like, bro, here's your trading plan. I know you want to do a lot. You want to put in volume. You want to do all of this. But if you're not going to follow the plan, that's almost like stop losses getting hit, matches being burned. Richard, sorry I missed you there, brother. I don't know if Richard is still in the chat, but beautiful to have Richard here on the chat again. Guys, we're going to do this giveaway now, and I just want to get the coin flipper up again. Where's the coin flip? Give me 1 second, Chad. Yo, this thing is dialed in already for the coin flip. Okay, Keeks, Chad, I hope you guys are ready. Give me a range there, Keeks.
Let's go. 300 to 400.
Well, I just want to see. Mods, ordinary users. Okay, wait. Sorry, Chad, I'm just say again, Keeks.
300 to 400.
Okay, Chad, I'm just waiting for Nightbot to quickly update all of the eligible users. I don't want to start before it has not updated, so I want to give everybody a fair chance here this morning. Laz, let me know when we're going to do that podcast, my brother. Me, you, and the athlete that you trained that also completed the ADO. We haven't started, Chad. Sorry, man. We haven't started. We haven't started, my Chad. I know you guys are hungry for Sorry, guys, we haven't started. I'm going to let you know once we start. Let's just check the night bot. Sorry, Chad. I just want to make sure we... Oh, okay. This also needs to come out. Give me 1 second, yeah. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay. Just wanna get the area set up here for us. Let me just get Nightbot. Okay, Nightbot I'm gonna throw in here. Okay, coin flip. Okay, most of the eligible 300 to 400. Chad, and we are live, baby. Let's go. We are live. Giveaway is live. 300 to 400. Let's go. Oh, Dave Vermeer. Dave just saying that he's been hitting the numbers wrong all this time. Dave, you beauty. Look at that. Top 2 in the Chad. Number 1 in our hearts. Dave Vermeer. Absolute ledge. Just a young man with a... Your jawline is not that strong, Dave. I have to be honest. That jawline... Get some Wilsons, but we love you, brother. You number 1 in our hearts. I can't talk about a strong jaw. Keegs, how's your jawline? Quickly, look in the camera. Yeah, Keegs. Yeah, but Keegs has got a very strong body. So Dave Vermeer. Damn, should have asked Dave for number. Dave. Question here, my brother. Do you take the account and run, or do you go for the double up? The coin flip? And again, we're not judging you. If you take the account and you run, no judging here. This is a judge-free area. It's only love and kindness in the chat here. Let's just see what Dave says, if he's keen for a young double up here. Dave, just a young double up. Chad, let's get those likes to 200 so we can do the giveaway after this one. Dave, we're going to give you some time. I don't want to put pressure on you. Chad, let's get those likes to 200. Maybe we do 3 giveaways. I don't know. Let's see. If we can get to 200 real quick, we'll even do 3 here today. Let's see what Dave says. Thinking about taking it, but giving back if I pass. Chad, 5 more likes and we've got 200, baby. Dave, it's on you, my brother. What was the number? I didn't even check, but yeah, Chad, here's the winner. Dave Vermeer. Just so you guys know, we play a fair game here. Alright, what did Dave say? Still waiting on Dave, Chad. Ah, Chad.
Hey.
Dave not playing games here, brother. I love it. Dave going for a young double up, calling tails there. Alright, Dave. 3, 2, 1. And we are going.
Hey.
Dave! Yes, man. Dave. A young 10K for Dave. That's what life's about, Chad. It's not about how safe did you play it. It's about how many chances you took. I thought that line was going to come out a little bit stronger, Kiggs, but... Chad, but you feel me. Let me just get the list here. Let me just, this is last year's diary, but let me just get, I don't have a piece of paper here. Dave Vermeer, come on Dave. Dave, being top 2 in the chat, you better know what the process is. If you don't know the process, I'm actually giving away that account. Dave Vermeer, beautiful Chad. Keegs,
Yeah, bro.
give me a range, my brother.
Let's go 1,000 to 1,100.
Alrighty, Chad. Beautiful Dave with the young 10k. Beautiful Dave. Well done to you, my brother. Sometimes it pays to be top 2 in the Chad. Chad, we are live, baby. 1,000 to 1,100. Let's see. My ears are paying the price here. Turtle Trader. Turtle Trader, baby. There we go. Turtle Trader. Alright, Turtle Trader. Big question now, my brother. Big question now, my brother, is do you go for the double up or do you take the account and run? Chad, giveaway has been won. We can stop it now. Giveaway has been won by Turtle Trader. Alright, let's see what Turtle Trader says. Let's play. Beautiful. Turtle Trader in the house. He's playing the game. Turtle Trader, heads or tails, baby? Talk to me. Heads or tails? Big clap for... Come on, Turtle. Okay, heads, baby. I'm going to give this one to Keegs. Keegs, honors is yours, my brother. Let me just click here. He called heads. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And we are live, baby. There we go. There we go. Ah!
Yeah, 2 in a row.
Turtle Trader. Please tell me you know the process. If I have to repeat this process one more time, I might give away 10 accounts. Turtle Trader, just a young 10k there. Keeks, what do you say? Chad, if we can get the likes of 250, I've got a special for you guys. I've got a special. I have to pull it out of you. If you've liked and subscribed 250, I know we can do it. Turtle, do you know the process? I know. Chad, just another one right there. Turtle knows the process. Chad, 250. Do you guys think we can rip it to 250? I've got a special. I've got a special here, but you guys are gonna have to pay another 40 likes. Unfortunately, I have to do it. Keeks, you happy with that? Another 40?
I'm happy with that. I think that's fair.
Okay. Chad, I think it's a fair game. Let's try and rip it to 250. I don't know if you guys still have it in you. We're getting to the tail end of the session here. Some of you are fatigued. Some of you are a little bit broken. You've wanted to give up on trading. You've wanted to give up on life. And then you found this channel and you were like, damn, maybe one more step. Maybe one more day. And you are here. So let me maybe tell you guys what we're gonna do. If we get to 250, we're gonna 5x the bet. It's a 5x. So if you win, you can 5x it. They've got it. I'm just gonna call on YouTube now. Audience, algorithm, whatever it is, times 10. 100 people just coming from another stream onto this stream. People don't believe it, and the numbers are just gonna shoot up. Gonna hit 10k by June. Keegan is getting his 100G account this afternoon. I don't think he believes me when I tell him that. I've already seen it. Now he just needs to do it. All right, Chad, let's see if we can squeeze 1 or 2 more likes out of this. Can't do the 5x. Sorry, Chad. Can only do the 2x unless we get to 250 before we start the giveaway. Keeks, but what do you think if we do a 300 range?
What do you mean?
Then we 5x it.
Oh, then we can.
Come on, Chad. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Okay, no. 5x. Yo, we're giving away 20 as well. Shoo. Chad, I want to do it. No, we can't. We can't. I can't do it. Chad, I can't do it. We can't do a 10x here. We're gonna do a 2x. Kicks, give me. Let's do a 200 range. Let's keep it interesting here.
200 range.
Maybe Kicks for this one. Let's say you can double up, so you win. This is the idea. You win, and you call a double up. You flip the coin, you double up. Then you can either take that young double up, or you can say I want to double up again. Up until you get the max allocation. So you can flip the coin 4 times, Chad. I'm just saying that is something I would do. Are you happy with that one, Kicks?
Yeah, I think that can work.
Okay, give me a range there, Kicks. I'm ready for this one.
So how big of a gap we're making the range?
Make it 300. We gotta make them work for this one. We didn't get to 250.
Let's go.
Gotta make them work for this one. Can't.
900 to 1,200.
Oh, Chad Kicks is making it work here. This is a toughie. Chad, we are live, baby. Let's go. We are live. 900. Let's see. We are live. Let's get the vibes up. Only Tuesday. Boss Bobby. No, man. This thing is rigged. Boss Bobby, what's going on, my brother?
Did you get one already?
Boss Bobby got it. You animal. Chad, there's the giveaway winner. Boss Bobby.
Just this.
Boss Bobby, absolutely immaculate, extravagant, impeccable, just in a rich vein of form. Boss Bobby, we're playing the game of the doubles here. You can double this up to a max allocation. No way Bobby takes a 5k and runs. We've had both the guys coming in here with a young 10k, $10,000. Come on, Boss Bobby. What are you doing, my brother? Okay, Boss Bobby is going with the young heads here. Am I correct, heads? Yeah. Okay. Chad, 3, 2, 1. Boss Bobby, sorry, my brother. Sorry, my brother, but you played the game. I respect that. That is, you played the game and you didn't leave anything out there. That's unfortunately. Sorry, man. I just love that the game is still alive. I actually want you to win so we can flip again. Can you go all the way? Yeah, no. So you lost that one, unfortunately. No, I'm not. I'm not laughing because he lost it. I'm laughing because I'm still glad the game is still going on. So, Boss Bobby, you know what? I'm anyways going to give you a 5k. Reach out to me. You're a legend. You've been, Boss Bobby's been in the chat for a while, Keeks.
Yeah,
I've
he's
seen
your
Boss.
AG, yeah.
Yeah, Bossy, reach out to me, brother. I'm anyways gonna give you a 5K, my brother. Just for being a legend. Chad, but we need to go on. I need to see somebody go for the big one. And Keeks, are you out of ranges? Should I give one?
Yeah, you can give this one.
700. No, wait. 750, just to throw you guys off a little bit, to 925. And we are live, baby. We are live. Let's go. Let's go. Chad. Here's the question. What's better than 2 chins? One chin. Wanted to say what's better than 1 chin. 2 chins. Chins. 2 chins. Won that one fair and square. 2 chin. Execution was very poor there. 2 chins, my brother. Let's keep that 2 chins, my brother. You won that one. 5K. Here's the thing. 5K or double up. Come on, 2 chins. Chins.
Taking the account.
Chins, my brother. Just a young chin. What about 2 chins? Could have been 4 chins, but now you're only taking 1 on a chin. No, I'm kidding. 2 chins, my brother. No shame in. Keeks, we're gonna have to start a gambling live stream, my brother. We need to, I think what we need to put on the vision board is get one prop firm account live, which will purely fund the gambling live stream. Or we can even do maybe something with trading. Chad, but just a young chin. Could have been 100k chins. Could have been a sweet chin music. Some of you don't even know Shawn Michaels, but I grew up with him. Chad, sweet chin, please let me. Now we've gone from 2 chins to sweet chin. 2 chins, let me know if you know the process, my brother. A young chin. Oh my goodness.
Not a hair on it.
Yes, the chin. The legend, sweet chin. Chad. I would have loved for. I would have loved for us to give this thing going. But he just came and chinaded the entire thing.
Man's still going.
I know the process. All right, Chin, that's at least one win. He knows the process. Keeks, okay, Chad, back to business here real quick. Keeks, is there anything, my brother?
Nah, nothing for me. I was gonna say I'm calling it a session. I'm not gonna force anything now.
Honest question though, did you expect this bearish dollar move? Be honest.
Nah.
I didn't expect it. I knew that gap fill. That gap fill was always in the back of my mind. I just want to see what the JSE did, Chad. Give me 1 second here before we... JSE down 0.8. Okay, very interesting. Budget. I think it's budget week in SA, if I'm not mistaken. Gold. All right, gold going into that block. Ooh, Let me just see GU. Yeah. Okay. GU. Yeah, at the daily pivot. Okay. Euro looking very, very strong at this stage. UJ just stepping down. This is just beautiful for the channel traders. Channel traders absolutely having a field day out there. At this stage of your trading journey, it feels so easy. You feel so in control. Up until you get into a trending market and your dreams get blown up. GJ for me, as you can see, they're turning around on the half round number right there. Not anything I'm too interested in. I'm still going to monitor EJ a little bit later if we get a pullback back into this zone. Unfortunately, running away from us. GU tried the short a little bit earlier, but as mentioned, managed it, closed out for -1. Some of you closed out for break even. Also a valid trade, yeah, not really. It's not the greatest setup. It's only Tuesday, Chad. Yesterday, the week technically only starts today. So you've got Keegan on deck at 4, and you'll see me back tomorrow. And firstly, just want to thank my co-host Keegan. Thanks so much, brother, for holding down the fort here with me.
Always, brother, always.
And then obviously want to thank Vault Funder and Vault Markets, proud supporters of the channel. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. So be sure to support the channel by making use of Vault Funder and Vault Markets, Chad. But without further ado, Chad, we're gonna land this plane here, and we will see you guys at 4. Really appreciate all of you joining. Thank you for the positive attitude. Thank you for always coming here politely into the chat. Thank you for being supportive of your fellow Chad. Ultimately, that's the only thing we can do. Come here with a very good work ethic, good attitude, and the results will come. So Chad, we will see you guys at 4. Peace and love.
Cheers, guys.
No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining? 'Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see that I'm shining?